basic tariff on the older petroleum product pipeline to rise 3.4% per annum. What is older petroleum product pipeline? These pipelines may be used in the refineries. So tariffs on the import duty might be rising. So Reliance is the prominent player and the leader among the refinery in the India. Tariff on the older petroleum product pipeline will rise 17% next month and 3.4% annually, stating the next fiscal to account the inflation and ensure reasonability return to generate operation according to the petroleum and the natural gas. PNGRB has issued a new tariff regulation which will effectively from 1st August and replace the one in the force in the December 2010. The new regulation will apply on all three types of the production pipelines, including those operating before the 2010, as well as pipeline built following the competitive license bidding process. This reform aims to provide the financial stability and attractive need to the boost the pipeline infrastructure growth. So this is a good news for those companies who are building the pipeline in the industry. Said person. Pipeline operating before the 2010 will attract a tariff of 75% of the basic railway freight for all the petroleum products except LPG. It would be 100%. The benchmark with the rail freight is similar to the current regulation. The new regulation covers all annual escalation of the 3.5% based on the trailing 10 years compounded annual growth rate in the wholesale price index. Since railways tariff haven't been revised since 2018, a one-time escalation of 7% has been provided on account of the 5 years inflation. The new rate will be effectively on the 1 August. So it is for those companies who are using the old pipeline which is spread across through the railways. These pipeline is helping the transportation of the other resources from one part of the another. So they are saying that from the 2018 they have not increased any tariff in the transportation cost. Now they will be increasing for the whole 5 to 6 year 17%, and which is come down to 3% for an per annum. Despite a 17% hike in the railway derived tariff for the pre lines, the tariff will be remain much lower than those who set pipelines ahead of the commercial. The share of the transportation tariff is product price is barely 2 to 3% and would have a little impact on the product quality. Second, most of the older pipelines are used for the captive purpose and tariff is only notional. During the consultation for the new regulation, Reliance Industries has opposed the idea of an annual pipeline tariff escalation of the 3%, according to minutes of the open house posted on the PNG website. On the other hand, state-run gas distributor GAIL and the state-run the Hindustan Petroleum has sought annual escalation for 4.5% respectively. Though the state-owned PSU company have agreed with the escalation of the 3.4%, but the Reliance is opposing the increase. Indian Railway Freight runs a macroeconomic model and does not account for the cost incurred by the pipeline entities. There is also no assured rate of return in the railway tariff, said the regulator justifying the escalation. For the product pipeline operating after December 10, the tariff will be determined using the discounted cash flow method of the 12% post-tax return of the capital employed. The new regulation will be impacted the pipeline. Those tariff for the first decade of the operation were disclosed in the auction. Tariff of the such pipeline for the 11th year onwards will be determined using the discounted cash flow method.